Hey, what's up YouTube family? This is Clashing with Andre, and welcome back to another episode. Today we're going to be farming up with some Super Queen, and we're going to get those walls to max for my Town Hall 9, and we have some pretty sick replays with a ton of loot, as you can see. I kind of go in between Dark Elixir Farming and farming for gold and regular elixir, but today all of the attacks I'm going to show you are all for gold and elixir. They're not mostly for, like, they obviously have Dark Elixir, but they're not going to be mostly just Dark Elixir raids. So we're going to be trying to get our walls up to max, because that's going to be a challenge, but an even bigger challenge is getting our heroes up to max. So getting my queen to 30 and getting my king to 30, that's going to be the next episode when we're going to do some Dark Elixir farming, and we might actually change it up a little bit, we'll see, but we're going to try and get a couple of walls upgraded today, and then hopefully you guys will be able to see the progression of my base, just upgrading walls slowly and surely, and just, you know, grinding away at it basically. So as you can see, this raid isn't going as planned. That air defense is just taking out my healers and making my queen pretty much die. Had to use a rage spell plus pop her ability, and that's not too good, especially early on in the raid. But the good thing about it is this base isn't well upgraded. So I don't really have to worry about the defenses too much. I mean, his Teslas aren't upgraded, his Expos are level 1, his mortars aren't upgraded all the way, so this is going to be a pretty easy raid. One thing I would definitely suggest doing if you're like me and like to use all of your spells every single raid, no matter if you need them or not, so you don't really conserve your elixir, I would definitely suggest using 4 earthquake spells and just 1 rage spell and 1 heal spell. It limits you to 2 spells basically, and then you use a little bit of dark elixir for those earthquake spells. That's if you're using ground troops, but it definitely does save you some elixir. At this point I'm trying to save up elixir so I can get my walls upgraded, so I'm definitely going for this instead of, let's say, a jump spell, which is going to cost more elixir for me. So that was a pretty good raid. My queen is still up. We had a little bit of problem in the beginning. My king is still alive, which is nice, but he's taking a little bit of damage. With our Trophy League bonus, we got about 900,000 resources from that raid, so we definitely profited from that. Oh, and I completely forgot to tell you guys, a total side note, but I got an internship yesterday. I had a Skype call, I had a Skype interview actually, and with over 120 applicants, they hired me on the spot because I knew what to say, when to say it, and I had the background experience from YouTube. It's about doing analytics and looking at your, subscribers and who they actually are, the age demographic, what you can do for social media, and all this other stuff. So it's really interesting stuff for me, and I'm getting paid for it, which is freaking awesome. I'm going to be doing this over the summer, and including into probably the semester, depending on how many hours I actually work. So that's just a side note. Back to the raid. As you saw, I love to get my queen down really low, but this time it just failed me. Fortunately, this is pretty much a dead base, and it has a ton of loot to it, so we don't have to worry about expos, and this guy's base isn't very upgraded. I mean, he has basically level 8, Town Hall 8 stuff, so it's not too bad. We have the Earthquake spell, we have our healer still up, we have all of our giants, our king is still up, so our queen did a little bit of damage and helped out a little bit, but not as much as I'd like, so definitely make sure not to do that. Don't get your queen down super low. I'd wait till about 20%, and at that point I would definitely either pop her ability, or at about 30% I would place a rage spell down if you know that her health is going down incrementally in a huge fashion. So don't be like me and try and get a like 5% or 2% and then pop her ability, because even if you're a little bit late, your queen is gonna die, and it's not going to be too pretty, especially if it's a well upgraded base and you just spent a whole bunch of time with all of your troops making them and all that elixir that you just wasted. Fortunately, this guy's base wasn't too upgraded, and I had some pretty high level troops because I'm basically a max Town Hall 9, so we got a little bit over, or about 750,000 resources from that base with our Trophy League bonus, which is a little bit less than our last one, but we're definitely profiting from it, and as long as you keep on grinding and you're able to defend with your base, then you should be fine upgrading your walls. Plus, you only really need 3 million to upgrade your wall, and then, you know, I have 5 out of 5 builders ready. By the way, if anyone wants to know what, like, combination I do to make my troops, I usually do 1 healer in each, 3 giants, and then 3 wizards with the rest archers, and 1 wall breaker, sorry, in each one of them. And then I do 4 earthquake spells, 1 heal spell, and 1 rage spell. That's what I do. I don't know if other people do it differently. That works for me, and it makes it really even throughout the whole entire barracks board. So if you want to do that, I just want to show you guys in this actual video so you can see. I know a lot of people ask, you know, what combination do you put your troops in the barracks? And that's pretty much it. So we have 3 Valkyries, a wizard, and a couple of archers in our clan castle, and we're going to go do a live raid right now. Alright, so it looks like we found our base. This guy's at Town Hall 9, has pretty good loot, 384,000 gold, 381,000 elixir, and then 1.4k Dark Elixir. I'm just going to place a couple of archers down to kind of help funnel my queen. I might actually place some giants down and some wizards plus some archers and just try and clear up this pocket down below. I don't know if that's the best idea, but I'm gonna do that anyways and just try and clear it up so that she can go in the direction that I want her to go, because there's no army camp on this side, but I kind of want to funnel her around the right side because that air defense on the right side is upgrading. So I don't know why I placed that giant down and then just let it die without having anything else there. Don't mind that. My queen is going in now. I'm place some healers behind her because she's going to be targeted soon, and then hopefully she's going to go to the right, but with my luck she's probably going to go to the left just because I spent all those troops and this is just not the game for me. I'm going to place a rage spell down because she's getting pretty low with all those point defenses shooting at her, but now she's perfectly fine obviously since she just took out that point defense and the archer tower isn't attacking her anymore. Of course she's going to take out the air defense that is upgrading, and no, she's going to go to the left. What the heck? Oh, that worked for nothing. So she's going to the left and not the right. You know what? I'm not going to funnel anymore. If I'm going to funnel, I'm going to funnel with like 3 archers and that's it. I'm not going to funnel with anything else because that was a waste of what? 5 or 6 giants and archers and a couple of wizards. So I could have used that going into this base instead of actually just wasting it on clearing a couple of defenses. So I don't know whether, I think I'm going to earthquake right on that expo, because I think that'll break up the most amount. I guess I totally forgot that I have wall breakers, and that probably could have helped with that first layer, and then I could get into the second layer, but oh well, you know, I'm going to place a couple of wizards to help funnel, and then get my giants in there, spread everything out, put my king in there, put a poison spell down on that clan castle troops, on those clan castle troops, the balloons, and that dragon, because dragons do quite a lot of damage with wizard towers on my giants. Probably going to have to use a heal spell pretty soon in the center, and my king is taking a lot of damage, but I'm going to use my CC troops, which I have some Valkyries in there. Valkyries are so overpowered, guys. If you want a new attack strategy, I can make one for you. It has Valkyries included. If you've upgraded your Valkyries, Valkyries are just insane. They do so much damage. I use them in war, and I usually do a mass Valkyrie raid where I do a queen walk with 4 wall breakers, break into a base, do an earthquake spell, and then a couple heal spells with about I can't remember how many Valkyries it is, but it's about 16 Valkyries, and you just completely demolish a base because your queen is still up, the healers go on the Valkyries, and the Valkyries just do so much damage. And yeah, that's pretty much it. This base is pretty much destroyed. We have our healers up, we have our queen up, we have our king up. They're both getting healed right now, and everything's looking good. We have 13 seconds left. There's only like 2,000 resources of each that we didn't get, so that's not too bad. But it looks like maybe we're gonna get that. Are we gonna get that? 3, 2, 1. Nope, we missed 2,900. But we still got a lot of loot here. Plus, we're actually in Crystal League now, so we get a Crystal League bonus, which is way better than a Gold 1 League bonus, because Gold 1 is like 30,000 resources, 15,000 of each, and no Dark Elixir. So that was 40,000 resources of each with, I forget how much Dark Elixir that was, but it's a little bit of Dark Elixir. Not too much, but it all adds up. So looking in my treasury, we only have 180,000 gold, which we can collect, which will unfortunately not get us over the mark for 3 million gold, and being able to upgrade a wall. So that's a little bit unfortunate, but I will keep on grinding and getting my walls up. But that's it for the video, guys. We're going to have a video tomorrow, because I'm putting out content daily. I'm going to have a video tomorrow of Clash Royale, and then I'm going to have Clash of Clans the day after, doing some Dark Elixir farming and upgrading one of my heroes. So stick around for that. I always put comments from users at the end of my videos because I appreciate you guys so much. So make sure to like this video, subscribe if you haven't already, and as always, take care. Peace!